They say you can't make a living as an artist, so I decided to put this to the test. I headed down to Lower Greenville here in Dallas to see if I could survive on only graphic design. My friend Adiel brought out his camera to help me answer this question. I started small and tried to get a simple morning coffee by buying it with only my design services. My first thought was to try to trade directly with the restaurants that were serving breakfast early on a Saturday morning, but I couldn't really figure out how to ask or explain what I was trying to do. Well, so I'm doing a YouTube challenge thing, trying to survive off of getting free things off of trading graphic design only. That's another no, but it's fine. We'll keep going. People were actually being super nice to a weird guy with a messed up beard trying to get free stuff, but I think my biggest hindrance in my plan was me. I was asking to buy coffee with graphic design, but it was so early, I was so sleepy, and I really needed that coffee to be able to act like a human being. Lower Greenville isn't the same place that it was pre-pandemic. My favorite places are all gone, the restaurants are all different, and there weren't as many people out and about as there used to be. Or maybe I'm wrong.
Am I so out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
I could just be used to being out here when the bars are open and my peers are out to enjoy a nice beverage on a patio. I tried all the options that were serving coffee. Well, most of them. Then I started to think, if I couldn't get the actual establishments to help me out, maybe I could get the people to help me out. Hey, can I ask you a question? Is there anything, like any way we could trade graphic design for a coffee or something? I'm just trying to...
No, sorry.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, thanks, man. Hey, can I ask you guys a question?
Sorry.
Okay, all right, no worries. Thanks. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Okay, that didn't work either. I think it was too early for everyone, and we all needed coffee. But seriously, these people were super nice. They did not need to let us film them. They just didn't need graphic design. Then I started to question myself. Does anyone need graphic design? There had to be someone somewhere that could find the usefulness and actual value of my skills, right? Then we found it. I knew I wanted to do this on Lower Greenville because my old favorite coffee shop used to be here, but I completely forgot there's a new, real, actual coffee shop here now, just off of the main street. This one had to be it. Even though they're always busy, I knew I had to give it a try. I focused up and made sure to ask the guy at the counter for exactly what I wanted to do. Hi, I have a question. So I'm doing this challenge for YouTube right now. I am trying to survive a whole day only buying things with graphic design. Is there any way possible I could buy a coffee and trade it for graphic design?
That's our GM.
Okay, I'll absolutely do that. He said I'd have to ask the GM. She looked busy but seemed so nice, so I called her over and I asked her the question. Sorry, I'm not trying to bother you. I'm doing a YouTube challenge right now. I'm trying to survive a whole day buying things with only graphic design. So I have my laptop. Is there any way possible I could trade graphic design for a coffee?
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be awesome. She agreed. She said they could use a new sleeve design for their drinks and she could make me an iced latte in exchange. I agreed and I sat down in their shop to take in the vibe and decor and make something that they could really use. I decided to make something with one of my cowgirl designs using a reference from a stock photo website for a model pose that fit their vibe. It wasn't easy making the illustration with just the trackpad on my laptop, literally in my lap, but I knew I had to make this work. The pressure was on. Their merch was a mix of cheeky verbiage, their signature yellow, and a good use of the word kind. I thought it would be smart to mix that in with my style of cowgirl and my subtle use of profanity. I wanted the design to be something I could make on my own no matter what the situation was. I used my trackpad to make the line art for the cowgirl, and some of my usual tricks of blurring and live tracing to get the line weight that I like, as well as rounding in some of the corners. I even used the polka dot pattern that I've been using a lot on my designs, and one of my own original fonts. Then I downloaded a template of a coffee cup from MrMockup.com and changed the colors to match their scheme. I couldn't find one with a sleeve on the mockup already, so I decided to work it into the artwork layer and add a cardboard texture to kind of fake it. I honestly probably could have gone further, added a shadow and more detail if I had more time, but I needed this coffee so bad. Then it was the moment of truth. It was time to show the GM what I created. It was very difficult. Thank you. And she loved it. They made me a large upside-down latte, and it was so good. I left the coffee shop feeling like $1,000,000. I knew I'd be able to make this work, but also kind of wasn't sure, so it was a huge relief to know that this was possible. All right, I consider that a success. I know it was just a cup of coffee, but who knows what doors this will open. What should I try to buy next with my graphic design skills? Maybe next time I can get a whole breakfast. This was a super fun challenge, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I make more videos like this. If you guys want to see more of what I do with my graphic design skills, watch this video. All right, that's it for this one. Thank you guys for checking it out. We'll catch you on the next one.